cars drive past. Money don't get me down, but I can't make it last. I bite my nails, and if that fails, I go get myself stoned. But when I do, I think of you and head myself back home, where I got chores to keep me busy, a clock to keep my time, a pretty girl to love me with the same last name as mine. And when the flowers wilt, a big old quilt to keep us warm. I've got the sun to see your blue eyes, and tonight you're in my arms.
That was Blue Eyes by the International Submarine Band off their 1968 debut album, Safe at Home. That's a fun little country song about how he gets kind of upset and mean, and he'll go get drunk and high, but then he remembers he's got his woman back home, his wife back home, and he'll just go back home to her, and that'll make him feel good because he's got chores, he's got time to keep him busy, time to keep a clock to keep his time. I don't know, I don't like clocks. Anyway, pretty fun little country song. That's Graham Parsons when he was pretty much unknown at that point, at 21 years old. Graham Parsons would only go another 5 years before he died, just partying, basically. He overdosed on, I think, barbiturates. We're listening to that today because we have a Beatles song from 1968 coming up in competition. Hi, my name is Bean, and you're watching Battle of the Band. We're on day 175 of the Beatles tournament. That's match 48 in round 2. If you're new here and you're not sure what a Beatles tournament is, basically we took every single Beatles song, we threw them into a single elimination style tournament, and now they're battling head to head until there's one left remaining in the end, and that'll be the very best Beatles song ever made. We also have to play these songs reversed with a bit of distortion. There's no way around that, really. Just the copyright laws won't allow us to play the Beatles the way the Beatles have their stuff set up, basically. You got to basically be directly affiliated with the Beatles in order to play the Beatles on YouTube. But it's okay. As soon as I start the song, you'll see a little link pop up above my head. You can click that, and that'll take you to the song played normally if you'd like to, or you can wait till the end of the video and check the description. Well, you can check the description anytime, and I'll have the links for those songs on there as well. But today we have a couple songs that are pretty great songs. It's going to be a tough battle today. First up, and neither of them actually really came out on an album. One kind of did. It was one of those weird albums. First up is Revolution, which was the B-side of Hey Jude. This is the single version of Revolution, so not Revolution 1. This one is a little bit different. It has a lot more electric guitars going on, basically. That went up against Not Guilty in the first round. Pretty easy fight there. I don't even remember Not Guilty, if that was like a cover or not. A long time ago, I can't remember. And that's the one that came out in 1968, if I didn't mention the year. And that'll be going up against We Can Work It Out, which came out in 1965. It was I think it was the A-side to Day Tripper. But it was released with Day Tripper as a single. But it was also released on Yesterday and Today, which is it's kind of like a compilation, an American compilation album, where they just took some of the older Beatles tracks and some Beatles tracks that hadn't come out yet for a future album. And it was one of the times the American audiences got to hear some of the Beatles songs before the UK audiences. They wound up changing the way they released their albums after that. That's why you don't see as many discrepancies after 1965 as far as differences between the US and the UK releases. Let's go ahead and get into these songs though. First up we have Revolution.
the weekend and I'll get it. I'm the mash, but just give me right, we'll leave it up. Now, will you fit up in you? One, we will not sleep, it's last day. That was next to all, what you one, we will not sleep, it's not the next day.
So that's a pretty good version of Revolution. What it's missing is the ow shooby doo-wops that I really like in the other one. They wouldn't fit in a as heavy or they wouldn't fit in a heavier song like this one was. This one actually could get kind of some credit for inventing heavy metal also. This one does get pretty heavy for 1968. The instrumental break is definitely really cool. I love all the organ just freaking out in it. Super good song. I love Revolution. Let's see how We Can Work It Out stacks up against that. Kind of an interesting matchup. You have one that's like, we need to have a revolution. But then he also says it's going to be alright. We Can Work It Out. It's probably about the same vibe, actually. We can work it out. Here we go. Never really thought about it before, but that's kind of like a gaslighting anthem. Like, it sounds like it's not, because, the chorus is, we can work it out, we can work it out, which implies that, the two are working it out. They're getting together and learning to respect each other's thoughts on the matter and come to a compromise. But the lyrics actually say, you should try to see it my way. And he does admit that he might be right or wrong in verse 3. Only time will tell if I'm right, or if I am right or if I am wrong. But he says, well, you see it your way, there's a chance we might fall apart before too long. There's verse 1. Yeah, try to see it my way. Do I have to keep talking until I can't go on? While you see it your way, run the risk of knowing that our love will soon be gone. So, he's essentially saying, I'm right, you're crazy, we can work it out. You gotta love gaslighting. Getting a little bit of that lately. So for me, my personal tastes, I'm definitely going to go with Revolution. That one can come down to just your personal tastes of which Beatles you like to listen to. That one had some pretty good instrumentation. I thought the ending was kind of awkward. Just kind of like, we can work it out, and then they just stopped. And I just think Revolution's a better song overall. The guitars in it are super great. That instrumental break in the middle. It's hard to compete. It's really hard to compete. Got social media if you want to talk about it. I've got Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We also have a TikTok account if you don't like seeing these songs played reverse like they are here, or if you just don't like the length of the videos in general. Make sure you check us out on TikTok. I will link the songs, like I said, down in the description, as well as the tournament bracket, so you can see how far along we are in round 2. We're getting close to, it's almost like 2 weeks away, I think, till we're at the end of round 2. Also, we have a Venmo and a Cash App, so feel free to throw us a little bit of money that way. We can always use another donation. We've gotten $50 so far from fans that love to watch us. I haven't seen Steve in a while. Laughing Goddess is giving me some shit in the comments, and that's always fun. I like that. I handle shit well. Like, you can give me shit. It's okay. Especially if you donated to the channel. Please give me shit. Please like the video if you like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Sitting there at 215. I was a little bit higher than that. Now I'm a little bit lower. This is, I don't want to talk about it. Subscribe to the channel. Share the video with your friends and family members. Anyone you know who may be into the Beatles. You meet new Beatles fans every day, I find. So it's best to just tell everybody you know who you ever meet about it. Thank you. Comment down below with which of these two choices you would have picked if you were in the hot seat today. And that is all the Beatles action I've got for you today. Please join me in just a moment. For, what are we doing? Oh yeah, White Zombie Tournament. Hope you all have a great night, a fantastic afternoon, a wonderful morning. I'll see you then. Bye. My name is Bean, and you're watching Battle of the Band. We're on day... I didn't